Hello students, this is Miss Pooja Arun Mhatre, lecturer in Electronics and Telecommunication Department in Praveen Patil College of Diploma Engineering and Technology. The subject is Computer Networking and Data Communication and the subject code is strip 22634. Now we will learn about the practical number 2 of C&D subject. The practical number 2 aim is connect the computers in bus topology data. So the practical significance is, network topology is the physical layout of the in which computer of small area are connected to each other. Topology means physical layout of the computers which are connected to each other. So there are the two topologies, physical topology and the logical topology. The physical topology refers to the positioning of the various network components and the cables installation. Physical topology is the positioning of the network component and the cable installation, and the logical topology shows how the data flows within the network. So there are the different types of the topologies like bus, star, ring, mesh, hybrid to connect the computer with each other. In the practical, the student will able to connect the computer in the bus topology. So the relevant program outcome is discipline knowledge, experiments of practice, experiments and practice, and individual and teamwork. The competency and the practical skill will be developed in the students is this practical expected to develop the skill that is connecting the computer in bus topology. The relevant course outcome is maintain the wire computer network topology. So the practical outcome will come as a connect the computer in bus topology and transfer the data. The bus topology is referred to the network setup where the nodes or devices are interconnected using a single cable. That means the middle cable is connected to the each and every computer and transfer the data. So this is known as the backbone of the topology. So in the networking, a topology that allows all the network nodes to receive the same message through the network cable at the same time, it's called bus topology. So in this type, uh, all the nodes of a network are connected to a single common transmission medium which is having the two endpoints. So all the data that travels over the network is transmitted through the common transmission medium which is known as the bus or the backbone of the network. So when the transmission medium has exactly two endpoints, the network topology is known as the linear bus topology. And a network that uses a bus topology is referred as a bus network. So here is the diagram showing the bus topology physical connection, that is the number of computers are connected to a single backbone line. So we will construct this diagram in Cisco Packet Tracer where we are doing the practicals. So first we want network devices. So at this corner we see the network devices. The left bottom corner there is a option is the network devices. So in this network devices we want a switch. So here the second image is showing the switch. So we are adding the switch. Here are the four switch is added over here. After the adding switch, we have to connect that switch using the automatically chosen connection type of wire. So each and every time you have to pick the cable, select the one endpoint of the switch and select the second endpoint of the switch. Then we want the end devices, that is computer, PC. So here we adding the 4 PCs. That means select the PC on the area of the screen. Then select another PC, then second, third and fourth. We are adding the 4 switches. That is why we are adding the 4 PC. After adding the installation of the PC, we have to connect the PC with the switch using the automatically chosen wire. After wire connection, we have to set the IP address. So here the port number is given, but the IP address is not set. So click on the PC, then go in the option configuration, then desktop. In desktop menu, we see the IP addressing. Go to the desktop menu. There is a IP configuration. In IP configuration, we have to set a static IP address. This is 192.168.1.1. Subnet mask is default. Default gateway we will set 192.168.2.1. This default gateway will be set for the all computers. So here we set the IP address for the PC number 0. Close the window. Click on the second PC. Go to the desktop menu. IP configuration. Set the static IP address, that is 192.168.1.2, because one IP address is given to the PC number 0. Set the default gateway subnet mask, and the default gateway is 192.168.2.1. We don't have to change the default gateway number. The default gateway number is same for the all PC. Only IP address will get changed. Then close the window. Then set the IP address to the next PC, that is 192.168.1.3. Then set the default gateway 192.168.2.1. Then set the IP address to the last PC. Desktop menu, IP configuration 192.168.1.4, and set the default gateway, that is 192.168.2.1. Here, when the all signals are green, that means all the PCs are connected to each other. So let's take the transformation of the data. So when we have to transfer the data, we have to add the simple PDU, that is a message box, to the PC one to the another. So here I am sending the message from PC 0 to PC 2. So we will see the simulation. So here we are sending the packets from PC to 0 to 2. So how we check the packet is successfully transferred or not. So here the left side of the bottom corner, the last status is successful. The source is the PC 0, destination is PC 2, and the type of is the ICMP. So the packet transferation is successful. That means only PC 0 to PC 2 configuration is done. If we want to see the simulation, so we can click on the simulation and play the controls. After the playing controls, we see which packet is transferred to the which PC. So after this PC 0 to PC 2, we are sending the packet PC 1 to the PC 2. So after sending the packet PC 1 to PC 2, this is see here, the status is in progress because the packet is still not get by the PC number 2. When the PC 2 receive the packets from the PC 1, that time the status will become the successful. So here the packet is transferred to the PC2 and he will reply to the PC1. So after the transmission of the packets, the status will get successful. So this is the bus topology to transfer the data from one PC to the another PC. Then again we can send the packet from PC number 3 to PC number 1. So here the again simulation is started for the PC number 3 to PC number 1. The PC number 3 sends the packet to the all PCs and only check the IP address of the PC. When the IP address is matched, only that PC will accept the packet, otherwise it will reject the packets. That is why the cross button we will see on the packet. When the IP address is matched, those PC accept the packet and other PC are reject the packets. So here we complete the bus topology connection and transfer the data. So status is still in progress. After the receiving the package, the status will become the successful. So here the PC number 3 send the packet PC2 is successfully transferred. Here we completed the bus topology